Hi there, thank you for joining Josiah David Fenimore back for another video. We are at Exodus chapter 13. Exodus chapter 13. Here we go. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Sanctify unto me all the firstborn, whosoever openeth the womb among the children of Israel, both of man and of the beast, it is mine. So he's making a covenant with Moses now, saying that he wants to sanctify them, all the firstborn. So they're going to do that starting now. Moses and all the children of Israel and all the beasts of Israel. And Moses said unto the people, Remember this day in which ye came out from Egypt, out of the house of bondage. For my strength of the hand of the Lord brought you out from this place. There shall no leavened bread be eaten. This day came ye out in the month of Abib. So he's saying, remember this day, because we're going to start a feast on this day. It's going to be a holiday of no leavened bread, the day when the Israelites left the lands of Egypt. And it shall be, when the Lord shall bring these into the land of the Canaanites, and the Hittites, and the Amorites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites, which he sware unto thy fathers to give thee, a land flowing with milk and honey, that thou shalt keep this service in this month. 7 days thou shalt eat unleavened bread, and in the seventh day shall the feast be to the Lord. Unleavened bread shall be eaten 7 days, and there shall no leavened bread be seen with thee, neither shall there be leaven seen with thee in all thy quarters. So he's kind of setting up how the festival is going to go. It's going to be no leavened bread for 7 days and then a feast at the end. And thou shalt show thy son in that day, saying, This is done because of that which the Lord did unto me when I came forth out of Egypt. And it shall be for a sign unto thee upon thine hand, and for a memorial between thine eyes, that the Lord's law may be in thy mouth. For with a strong hand hath the Lord brought thee out of Egypt. Thou shalt therefore keep this ordinance in his season from year to year. So he's saying, because you brought up from Egypt, then we're going to have this festival every year, commemorating this time. And it shall be, when the Lord shall bring thee into the land of Canaanites, as he sware unto thee and to thy fathers, and shall give it to thee, that thou shalt set apart unto the Lord all that openeth the matrix, and every firstling that cometh of the beast which thou hast, the male shall be in the Lord's. And every firstling of an ass thou shalt redeem with a lamb. And if thou wilt not redeem it, then thou shalt break his neck. And all the firstborn of men among thy children shalt thou redeem. So he's going through the process of saying what needs to happen for the animals, for the festival, for a sign to be shown that they're going to keep this commandment. Then these are the tasks that they must perform. And it shall be, when thy son ask thee in time to come, saying, What is this? That thou shalt say unto him, By strength of hand the Lord brought us from Egypt, from the house of bondage. And it came to pass, when Pharaoh would hardly let us go, that the Lord slew all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both the firstborn of man and the firstborn of beast. Therefore I sacrifice to the Lord all that openeth the matrix, being males, but all the firstborn of my children I redeem. And it shall be for a token upon thine hand, and for thy frontlets between thine eyes, for my strength of hand the Lord brought us forth out of Egypt. So it's reiterating how important it is that when they have children and children's children, that they keep this commandment, to show them that the Lord brought forth his hand, and he made it so that all the firstborn of Egypt were killed. And so now they're going to sacrifice an animal, so that they can show the redemption of the blood that was of the covenant that was given for them. And then Jesus, when he comes later, he is that blood appropriation. Can't remember the word exactly, but he's that blood covenant, the new blood covenant. His blood sanctifies us in salvation. And it came to pass, when Pharaoh had let the people go, that God led them not through the way of the land of the Philistines, although that was near. For God said, Lest peradventure the people repent when they see war, and they return to Egypt. But God led the people out through the way of the wilderness of the Red Sea, And the children of Israel went up harnessed out of the land of Egypt. And Moses took the bones of Joseph with him, for he had straitly sworn the children of Israel, saying, God will surely visit you, and ye shall carry up my bones away hence with you. So this is impactful time for when they are leaving Pharaoh's land, leaving Egypt, and they bring Joseph's bones with them so that he can be buried with his forefathers. And God led them out of the way from the Red Sea so that they're not into the Philistine land, right out of Egypt, which is helpful because they don't want to have to be out of slavery and then fight a war. And they took their journey from Succoth and encamped in Etham in the edge of the wilderness. And the Lord went before them by day in a pillar of cloud to lead them the way, and by night in a pillar of fire to give them light to go by day and night. He took not away the pillar of cloud by day, nor the pillar of fire by night from before the people. So that's cool. He even used a pillar of fire and a pillar of light, a pillar of fire and a pillar of a cloud of cloud. That's interesting. A cloud during the day for the sun, and a pillar of fire during the night. So he was keeping them cool and keeping them warm whenever they needed to be. That's really cool. So thank you for joining me on chapter 13 in Exodus. I will see you on the next one. Peace.